There's a lot of ambient noise. Alright. Hey, welcome back. Steven here with another stack of comics to show off. So let's dig in. First off, I've got a fun one. It's a 20-center Walt Disney Chip 'n Dale. Nice bright cover. I always find these books to be fun. Walt Disney Chip 'n Dale number 24, November 1973. By Western Publishing. Yeah, it's a gold key. Copyright 1973. 61, 59, 58, 57, and 1955 by Walt Disney Production. Okay. First story is has got the dwarfs from Snow White interacting with Chip 'n Dale. This story. So several stories in this. This one, it's looks like they're dealing with a bank robber. Just fun stuff. I don't know if it'll show up. You can see the dot structure in here of the 4-color printing. So using a coarse screen. Coarse screen means less ink, and less ink means they can bang it out a lot faster. Very cool. Okay, so this one's got some damage. It's torn page at the bottom here. It's definitely been enjoyed. You can see it better if I do that. I don't want to tear it more. It's definitely been enjoyed. It's got some beauty marks, that's for sure. Evidence of it being enjoyed. Part of the personality of the book now. So it's got folds in the cover there. There's also a spine roll along here. You can see because it's the curl. If I do show it this way, you can see that there's a curl to the book, which just means that it was stacked. More than likely, just kind of stacked with a bunch of other books and things on top. You can also see from the back the pages don't align. It's all evidence of it being in with a bunch of other books, just kind of piled on top of each other. It's got some stress tears along the spine here. And definitely where the staple is down here. Can't really do anything about that. And unfortunately, the folds in some areas, yeah, got some color breaks. There's some scuffing here. There's a color break over here, just down there. Some grime just in there. So yeah, it's definitely had a life. been read a few times or looked through a few times, probably passed from one person to another. But yeah, cool. Fun book overall. Next up, I've got from Marvel Comics. They Came from Inner Space. Micronauts number 5. The newsstand. Micronauts is published by Marvel Comics Group. Copyright 1979 by Mego Corp. Volume 1, number 5, May 1979 issue. Interesting. It says price 40 cents per copy in the US and Canada. And then it goes on, subscription rate $5 for 12 issues, Canada $6, foreign $7. I thought it had always been a different price for Canada. Maybe not. I know they used to be sold tax-free until it was decided because they have ads in them they are considered publications or periodicals. Not publications. They're considered periodicals like magazines, and so now tax is charged on them, which is ridiculous, but, you know, tax. Doesn't have to make sense, just pay up. It's a nice subdued color palette in this. Pages are relatively clean. Really nice artwork. Yeah, cool stuff. Battlestar Galactica iron-ons for your t-shirts. This one's not too bad, it's fairly clean. I believe I picked this one up. Yeah, I picked up these first 2 books at a pawn shop. Because now I'm checking them regularly. I'd given up for a while. A few minor dings along the spine. Minor scuffing. Yeah, minor color break. Just right here. Okay. Pointy corners. Pointy enough corners. So it's been enjoyed, but it also looks like there's been an attempt made to take care of it. Yeah. Very cool. Also from DC, or now from DC I should say, I've got, this is DC Milestone, which would it be 90s? We'll find out soon enough. Hardware number 3. You might be more familiar with Milestone for the character Static. but this dude's from the same, I believe he's from the same universe. Hardware 3, late May 1993. So this would be the first series. Dennis Cowan penciler. Oh, cool. Nice white pages for the most part. Interesting color palette. Nice coverage. Kind of heavy, brooding. Very nice artwork. Very cool. This one was also from a pawn shop. And I really wasn't sure what I was going to get as far as condition, because they were all stacked. Many were bagged, not all of them. But I don't know if they bagged them or if whomever they got them from bagged them. Don't know. This one definitely has some spine ticks. I'm just showing you a color break on that one. Some scuffing. Definitely scuffing down here. Overall, the cover is in really nice condition. No dings or anything on most of the body of the cover. There is something going on up here, though. It looks as though there's maybe a little catch it just up here. Some kind of a dent. But yeah, nice. Yeah, I remember this series. There were 2 or 3 different characters that came out of Milestone. And DC has just recently revived Static. Which I think is cool. Next up, also from DC. The last 2 are from DC. This one is from a 4-issue mini-series. This is number 2 of Power Girl. Very cool cover. Power Girl 2, copyright 1988 by DC Comics. So 88, I don't know, is this, I'd have to look up to see if this is the first series. But I thought Power Girl's outfit was, maybe it's a later outfit, but I thought Power Girl's outfit was the one with the how can I put it? The cleavage window. Whereas this one looks as though she's basically just wearing a bodysuit. So is this an earlier costume that she's got? If you're familiar, let me know. As I've said all along, I know some things about some titles, but if I bring up books or start showing books that you're knowledgeable about, then please do impart. Very cool. Because I don't know a lot about Power Girl. I just grabbed it because, again, from the pawn shop. I just grabbed it because I had brought in, when I was ordering new books, I brought in a couple of Power Girl books. And so when I saw this, it was like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. So I'll have a couple of new books and at least one from an older series. So this one has some, definitely has some spine dings, spine ticks. Cover isn't too bad. Any of the color breaks seem to be more just kind of rolled over from the back, where it's the 4-color black. So you can kind of see it along here, just along the edge here. But it doesn't seem to have invaded. I mean, I have to kind of acknowledge that a lot of this cover is just white paper. But still, it doesn't seem to have affected any of the, or really affected. There's one color break tick just right there. Yeah, the rest are just on the black ink portion of the spine. And that probably shouldn't be like that. So that's a bindery thing, because the stitches are here, they're on the spine proper, but part of the back image has invaded the front of the book. You can see the black line. So something has shifted in bindery. Blunt corners. And even though things seem to be pretty good overall as far as where the stitching is, where the staples are, there's also some weirdness happening here where the pages are sticking out, but not so much up here. So I don't know if has the book been sliced? Okay, from the 80s. This one's 79. All right. Okay, so when it was being chopped down, because I've just put the Micronauts book, which is from 79, so it would be more or less the same size. You know, comic books are from different eras tend to be different widths. I put these two together, align the spines. I can see that the Power Girl cover sticks out a little bit down here. Not so much up here, but it does down here. So when it was being chopped, it slipped and ended up being cut. Oh, you can actually see it. My camera might not pick it up, but you can see how it kind of goes like that. It's wider down here than it is up here. Yeah, it's just a bit of the cover is sticking out down here, and that's when it was chopped. So there's more of it down here than there is up here. Funny. But yeah, that's how you can check. Just grab another comic book from around the same time. Because it does happen, you know, where you'll come across a really nice book. I've bought books and didn't realize that they had been sliced until I got them home and took a closer look. And they get sliced for different reasons. Sometimes it's like what looks like happened here, where it just happened in bindery. There are other times where somebody who doesn't know any better, let's put it that way, will have a book where it's ragged along the edge, and they'll slice a bit of the book off in order to make it look better, which is a big no-no, you know. So, in my opinion, you tell me if I'm wrong. Last up, I've got, again from DC, and again from the pawn shop, I have The Adventures of Superman 465. And I grabbed this one for two reasons. One is because it looked as though he was wearing a different outfit. I'm not sure if this is Superman or another character, but I'm guessing it is. Because the guy on his back is definitely not Superman. But the other reasons had to do with this cover reminded me of the movie fight scene where Superman is on the moon and he's fighting, oh, what was the guy's name? Can't remember the guy's name. I'm talking about, I think it was Superman 3, and the guy pummels him with he shoves him into the moon, or he pummels him with a rock, or there was a fight on the moon anyhow, and it kind of reminded me of that. And then of course the third reason was, how come the Statue of Liberty is on the moon? The Earth is up here. What's going on? So it was just kind of an interesting, strange cover. Remember Fabio? I'm Fabio. Adventures of Superman 465. Published by DC Comics. Copyright 1990. Writing and drawing by Dan Jurgens. Yeah, okay, so that is Superman, the last son of Krypton. The Statue of Liberty is on the moon. And this green guy is wearing a Superman crest. Huh. Are you familiar with this story arc? Because I'm not. Interesting. Really nice artwork. Again, somewhat of a subdued palette. And that just makes the characters pop even more. Huh. Very cool. Clean. Yeah. Very nice. This one is in almost perfect condition. There's something going on near the spine. Oh, God. I take it back. Okay, so newsstand, and there's a color break fold just on the corner here. But I don't know, man. It's the full depth of the cover. Maybe the lid will pick it up. There are two lines that run all the way down. It's almost like a feeder wheel pressed too hard on the book. I don't know if you can see it. Not sure if the light will pick it up. Yeah, strange. And it's left an indent because I can actually feel it. Okay. Wasn't too hard that it shows in the back of the front cover. That's a shame. Okay, there's some looks like color break scuffing just here at the spine, and a couple more dings. Pointy enough corner. I've already shown you this one with the color break. Fabio. Okay, and this also went through crookedly in bindery. Get out my trusty backer board. You can see there's a black line that appears thicker as you go down the spine. So the cover is actually on crooked, but then it was cut in bindery. It was chopped straight. Nice clean book though, overall. It's just weird that indent line all the way down. Yeah. So yeah, it's a pretty good haul. What'd you think? Which one of these books did you like? Let me know in the comments. Please remember to do all of that YouTube jazz. Comment, like, subscribe, share. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for dropping by the shop. Yeah, until next time, enjoy the dig, man. Cheers.